Hello everyone, this is Direwolf20 and welcome to episode 16 of Direwolf20's Let's Play series. Today, want to work on using the lava that we got last episode to make an igneous extruder, which is a nifty little gadget. And then I might want to get into actually additions a little bit. I'd really like to get into actually additions just a lot. So obsidian first, then actually additions. Does that sound like a cool plan? So for this, it's really simple. Just need a couple invar gears, some tin, some iron, boom, some nickel, some tin, maybe some copper. I don't know. Should be cool. Oh, and some redstone. And oh wow, we are really low on redstone. Maybe I want to do a little bit of mining this episode at some point as well. We will see. So induction smelter, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. That should be cool. We might also want to boost our power production because we have been limping along with a small amount of power, but we haven't been doing. We did a lot of early game tech stuff for a lot of different mods, but we've yet to be at the point where it's like we have a lot of power needs. So that's kind of both good and bad, I guess. So we will see what happens when we get to the point that we feel like we're choking a little bit. But for now, we'll get one of these. We'll get one of these. Oh, piece of gold. I knew I was going to forget something. I always do. I'm like, let's grab all the metals. No, I don't need gold. Yeah, I need gold. So piston. And I need another set of invar, because it looks like we need 2 invar gears. Look at that. Should really upgrade this machine to hardened tier as well. It's still basic. But we'll get there. As I upgrade the machines, remember, I have to upgrade, like, the power production. So I've been kind of holding off because, you know, patience is a virtue and all that good stuff. Hey, igneous extruder. Sweet. I like it. So we've got an igneous extruder, which is good. And that's cool. So I think what I'm going to do is pop that downstairs. And I've got my ender storage tank, right? This thing can go anywhere. It doesn't have to stay here. I just placed it as, like, an example. What we could do is stick our igneous extruder, like, anywhere. Here would be fine, I think. And we can configure it so the back is a blue. And we can configure it so that the top is a blue. And if we hit this guy with a... If we hit this guy, he should start dumping lava into the tank. Nice. Now he just needs a little bit of power, which shouldn't be too much of a request. I don't remember them needing power, but I guess they do now. Things change with modded Minecraft all the time. Leadstone energy conduits. Thank you. Not 100% sure when this started needing power, but it's all good. I guess it doesn't hurt to do this. Boom. So this will make obsidian, cobblestone, or smooth stone. In order to make cobblestone, it doesn't use the lava, I think. Or it uses like a super small amount. In order to make stone, I think it uses water, but not lava. So like if I put it on smooth stone mode, watch what happens after the obsidian's gone. I think it'll use the water, but not the lava. See? Yeah. It might use a trickle of lava, but I'm not sure. Cobblestone uses nothing, I'm pretty sure. So nothing disappears. And obsidian uses 1 source block of each, right? So that's pretty cool. It's a nifty block. So what I'm going to do is just let it sit there, and it'll produce a stack of obsidian. And then it'll stop running because it'll have no more internal buffer. And at that point, we will have a stack of obsidian available to us at all times. How great is that? The next thing I'd like to do is maybe... I don't know if you've got the ability to do the thing I want you to do yet.
Ooh, I'm Mr. Meat Creeps.
Never mind. I might need to update that mod. Okay, quick update to the Meat Creeps mod later. And I think the feature that I'm looking for might be in there now. Let's see if I'm right.
Hi, I'm Mr. Meat Creeps.
Oh yeah, new things. New buttons to click. That's cool.
Ooh, I'm Mr. Meat Creeps. Look at me. Ooh, I'm Mr. Meat Creeps. Look at me. Ooh, I'm meat creeps.
Yeah, the new sound effects are in too. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not sure how much I love them. That's me doing the voices with a bunch of voice modulation stuff. I mean, they sound goodish, I guess, but not great. I might get like a more professional style voice artist to work on them. But that said, it has the feature I want. So what I'd like to do is go to Aroma's mining dimension, if I may. To do that, we're going to need a mining multi-tool, which is pretty cheap to make. And this will get us access to a mining dimension, if I remember how this works. Ooh, look at all those things I need. Do I need that? Leads to dimension 6, mining world. But the portal frame also is a thing, and I think I just right-click this on the portal frame? I don't know. So basically what we want is some flint and steel, which might have flint around here somewhere. Is flint in here? Yeah, it is, flint. And iron. And we'll want a stone pickaxe. And then I can make this tool. Might need a little bit of smooth stone. So that should be cool. Hey, neat, we've got the mining multi-tool. Now we're going to need portal frames. If I'm not mistaken, we're going to need enough. So that's stone bricks as well. Did I smelt up more cobble? I feel like I did. I feel like I threw cobble into this furnace a while back. I feel like I already took it out, though. So we'll smelt up more. So this is, so we're going to want, how many of these? We want to build this like another portal. So it's going to want to look like, and I'm not going to put it here. I think it looks like this. One, two, three, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. So I think it needs to look like the old vanilla nether portal. Just like that, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. That should be cool. Or it might be one lower. I think it's actually one lower than that. Yeah, I think that's what it needs to be. Actually, I think it's this. That's the structure. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that should be cool. So let's try building this. So I think what I'd do is combine this with this, and we get the 10 portal frames that we need. That used up some durability. Where do I want to build this is a question that I don't exactly have an answer to. Should I build it next to my nether portal? I mean, it's not too far away from my base, and it's easily accessible. Or I could build it like in my basement if I wanted to. But I feel like, I mean, it's quiet. It's not like the nether portal, so it doesn't make all that much noise. But I think I'm going to build it right next to the nether portal. I think that might be cool. So it'll look just like it, right? So like 1, 2, 3. I don't think it needs corners, but we're about to find out because you right-click there, and hey, cool. To go through the portal, you have to sneak in it. Okay. Sneak. And this brings us to the mining world. Aroma's mining dimension. It's pretty much a dimension. Oh, hello. I wound up underground. I don't know if that's ever happened to me before. That is cool. What wide level am I at? 78. Wow. I'm actually like quite cool that that happened. Nifty. I wouldn't mind if there's this much dirt here. I'm gonna hope. Now there's probably world gen going on, so my world's gonna be a little bit laggy for a minute. I can hear animals, so that's kind of a good sign. I just want to find out where bedrock is, or where the outside is. Goodness gracious. There we go. Hello, finally the outside world. Let's do this. That should be sufficient. Hey, cool. All right. Weird that it decided to be underground with the portal, but I guess it was just like coincidence. But it's pretty much a flat world. It shouldn't be eternal day. That's an option for the world, but it's not, because I felt that would be a little bit overpowered in the pack, like an eternal day age. That's powerful. But it's a flat world. It's a nice place to hang out, and it should be cool. Now, the other thing that I want to do, yoinks, is come down here with my friends, the meat creeps. Let's build down to bedrock, if you would. I'm trying to debate where I want to put it. What I think I'll do is something like this, so that when you come out of the portal here, they'll start digging down to bedrock right about here. So one of the new features of meat creeps is I'm going to put them on this block, and I'm going to see how this works. Dig down to bedrock using stairs. Which direction should I go? I don't know. Never mind. I don't really know. That is the direction of west. Okay.
Oh, I'm Mr. Meat Creeps. Look at me.
West.
Oh, can do.
Neat. Good job, buddy. That's okay. You can just keep digging, right? If I give you cobblestone, will you like get back to work? Yeah, you will. So he'll mine out cobblestone, and then he'll use the cobblestone he mines to craft stairs, and he'll basically run to bedrock. That is cool. Now I think if I place one here, if I gave him the same instruction.
Oh, I'm Mr. Meat Creeps.
Dig down to bedrock. You know what? Never mind. I'll just let one do it. Now, if I wanted to, I could have another meat creeps doing torches for me, but it's all good. Nice. All right, so he'll run down to bedrock for me, and again, he will collect the cobblestone that he mines and turn it into stairs, and that's pretty neat, huh? Good, Mr. Meat Creeps. Good. I like that a lot. That is a cool feature. Lots of little things Mr. Meat Creeps can help us out with, let me tell you. So he'll continue to mine down there. Let's come back when he gets to bedrock. Look at Mr. Meat Creeps. He's doing a great job down here. Good job, Mr. Meat Creeps. I got him. I didn't think I was going to get him, but I got him. So when not traveling with slime thingies, those boots can be tricky. Do you need more cobble or something, buddy? Or are you stuck? What's up? Did you... Okay, there you go. Good job, Meat Creeps. So he will do things like not get stuck in lava. Like if he runs into lava, he'll like fill it in. He's pretty smart about digging his tunnel down. I like Mr. Meat Creeps. Not only because, you know, he was partially my brainchild, but, you know, he does a good job. He works hard. For all of us. I've been going down, so I find that I'm hitting my head. So I might ask McJady to ask him to, like, bump this up a little bit. But that's fine. Cool. All right, back in a few when he's done working. Oh, yeah, look at him. He's a little bit on fire, but he's trying his best to deal with the lava situation that he's run into. Curious to see how he'll handle it. How well, I guess, he'll handle it. So it looks like he did a pretty good job here, I'm not going to lie. I am pleased with Mr. Meat Creep's progress. That looks pretty cool. Ooh, Draconium. So he hit down to like Y level 5, which is a nice Y level to be at. That's not bad. I can mine here. Oh, hello. Lava. Can't mine here that well. Draconium. Don't need you on me, and I don't think I need that on me either. Well, unfortunately, he seems to have found his way, just based on where I had in mind to. Quite a bit of lava, but that's okay. I mean, that's to be expected when you hit this Y level, but no big deal. I mean, we can chill around Y level 11. We'll still get a decent amount of diamonds and whatnot. Should be fine. So hey, nice new little mining place. Let me do some mining off camera. Does that sound fair? I might want to, before I go mining off camera, I mean, I kind of want to mine off camera real quick because I happen to be here, but I also would like to get some upgrades, but we'll see. For now, I guess I'll mine a little bit, and then we'll head back to the base. And I want to get some better mining equipment because there's some upgrades I can get now that I've got more resources. I really came down here for redstone. Cool. Okay. Well, I got enough redstone probably for now. So let's, ooh, gold. Don't mind if I do. Yeah, let's head back to the base. So in theory, this is all cool. I should probably light up some of the way. Nothing too aggressive, just make sure it's well lit enough. Cool. And then we can shift to go through the portal. And we're home. All right, let me prepare a little bit, clean up my inventory, do a few things, and we'll be back in a minute for the next segment. Good, clean. All right, guys, so one of the tasks that I'm going to want to do here is probably eventually work towards making a drill from Actually Additions. And like the dire derp that I am, because you know how it is, I discovered that I need more diamonds than I currently have. So what I'm going to do instead is upgrade my dank null to a next tier. The Dank Null Mark II. In order to make that, though, we're going to need some light blue glass panes. So we're going to need some light blue dye. So we're going to need some lapis and some glass. Now, can I dye you? Or do I have to get this? So light blue glass. That's it, right? So light blue glass is just light blue around 8 glass. It should be doable. Shouldn't be a problem. So let's get the 8 glass that we're going to need. We're going to basically want 1 lapis and 1 bone meal, which I might have some of laying around somewhere. Combine these 2 guys. Light blue stained glass. Panes. We're going to want 4 of these to upgrade this guy, and boom, we've got a dank null, a Mark II. Now, he did lose what was inside him, I guess, so that's kind of a bummer. I think that's fixed in the next version. Not 100% sure. But what I'm going to do is put you guys, so I guess granite can also go in there. Is there anything else? I'm going to start collecting it. Diorite, andesite, probably for sure. Gravel. That ought to do. So I'm going to put these guys all in here. That's cool. Oh, nice. I can do that. By the way, I can shift mouse wheel to switch between the different stuff. So that's kind of a neat trick. I think this can hold significantly more. I don't think it tells you what it can hold, but it's definitely more. Does it tell you on the information tab? 18 slots and 4 stacks in each slot. So that's pretty cool. So there's more stacks, and it can hold 4 stacks of items. So that's pretty nifty. All right, cool. I'm going to probably mine off camera for a few minutes. So I will be inserting things into the dank null as needed. And I probably don't need any more of this light blue stuff. So I'm going to get rid of all of it by just throwing it in the water over here when nobody's looking. Shh, don't look. Close your eyes. I'm not throwing it in the water. I'm not. Boom, boom, boom. All gone. Cool. Freeing up inventory space. Oh, you know what else I forgot? Food. I cooked up more rice bread, and then I left it in the furnace. Oh boy, that was a big overshoot. I miss being able to teleport through walls. We're going to have to look into that at some point. Teleporting through walls is great. I might... So, comments about the base. I've definitely gotten some of those, by the way. And, yes... I actually have come up with a base plan. It's going to be similar-ish to a base I've made in the past, but never in a YouTube series. Only in a streaming series did I make this base. So I'm thinking it would be new to a lot of you, and I'm also thinking you guys will enjoy it. I think it's going to actually look really cool. But before I can make it, I want to progress a little further. So the plan is to progress a little further, And then we will do the thing. Cool? Does that sound like a plan? So we'll be back in a few minutes when I'm ready with this stuff. I need to mine for a bit. Well, guys, it was a long and grueling mining trek, but I'm pretty sure that I've found enough diamonds to at least make what I want to make, which is a drill. And maybe enough to make it cool. Whoa, look at that bounce past. That was shenanigans. A little bit too far there. It's all good. We'll loop around the base. Whew. Tell you, that thing, whew. It's a jumper. All right, so let me throw down all my good stuff that I got here, so you guys can all get sorted, and you guys can all get sorted, and you guys can all get sorted, and that looks pretty good. I should grab, I want to say it's 7. I really need to move my smeltery. Like, I shouldn't be bouncing halfway across the map just to work on my smeltery components, but yeah, you know. Dyer's a little bit slow about things. In fairness, we will probably not need the drill after we've created, or we will not need the hammer after we've gotten the drill. So there's that. Whoosh. Stop. That's cool. Loving it. And how'd you do? This thing did great. 512 cobblestone. What I could do if I wanted to is just like that. And since cobblestone is what's selected, I can just use it to place cobblestone around my base. And it'll pick it up and just void any excess. So that kind of saves me an inventory slot. It's actually really cool. I'm starting to like the dank null quite a bit, actually. It's really neat. So with that said, I think we could do a little bit of actually additions time. And I guess the first thing we're going to want to do, I think we're going to pretty soon need more power. We'll look at doing that next, but really to get started with the actually additions mod, we're going to need the atomic reconstructor. And for that, we're going to need some black quartz, some sticks, and some iron. So let's get some of that. Black quartz, check. We've got some diamonds, which we're going to need soon. We're going to need some iron. That's going to be cool. And some sticks. We'll need some wood. And the other thing we're going to need is redstone. Cool. So we should be good to make a casing and an atomic reconstructor, which is cool. The other thing we're going to want is a redstone torch. That will come in handy in a moment. As for where we're going to put this, I could stick it right here in the wall. Wouldn't that be neat? I feel like that would maybe be neat. I'd kind of like another actually additions machine, or a thermal expansion machine to sit there. So there's a couple things that we can do with actually additions. We're going to want a larger area. So maybe like down here in our basement could be the actually additions room for the time being. And eventually we will wind up having more cool stuff to do with it. So maybe like right here could be our actually additions laser. And that could be cool. Nice. So let's hit it with a redstone button. So that puts it on pulse mode instead of redstone signal mode. So in pulse mode, it needs a redstone pulse to fire. And in the default mode, it is fire it unless you're receiving a redstone signal. So I prefer pulse mode. That should be cool. And that should be good. Okay. So in theory, I should be able to work this thing now. Now, how did you do by way of power? How much of that did you drain? We're doing okay in the energy cell, but we're probably going to need more power at some point. But for now, we're good. So we should be able to make an atomic reconstructor, which is cool. So let's make ourselves a drill. Now, I'm pretty sure I found a drill core, which is huge. It saves me a bunch of iron. In order to proceed, we're going to need 3 Inyori crystal blocks, 2 advanced coils, and 3 diamantine. And then an advanced coil is that. So it's basically a basic coil, which needs Restonia crystals. Which Restonia crystals, which we'll find out in a moment here, come from the atomic reconstructor with redstone. So we're going to want redstone. We might even need a little bit more iron than we currently have. And I know I found a drill core somewhere. I did. Ooh, I even found diamantine crystals. That's actually really helpful that I found those diamantine crystals. I'm glad that I noticed that I had those. And there's a book, by the way, for actually additions, if you so need. So I guess ultimately what we're going to need is we're going to need 3 blocks of iron. So Inuri crystals, so let's go look through this, right? So diamantine is atomic reconstructor with redstone, with diamonds, right? So diamonds become diamantine. You can do it individual items at a time as well. Inuri is iron, void crystal is coal, and redstone is Restonia, and lapis is Palus. And there's also an emerald. And there's a few other things you can do with it. But for now, let's do like 32 of these. You can do it in a whole item stack at a time. Nice. And then the 3 blocks of iron. Beautiful. So we're also going to want a couple gold because we're going to need some nuggets. And what we should be able to do now is make a drill. So we're going to want 1, 2 of these. 2 of these. And we're good to go with the drill. Nice. That is fancy. Drills are great. Drills are definitely one of my favorite mining tools. They do need power, which it can charge up here. And I totally want this energetic infuser to be faster, because you, sir, are kind of slow. Also, you're really slow. So you are able to, I guess, 50 RF a tick. Can I get a hardened upgrade on this guy? A couple bronze. See if that manual craft recipe is in. Is that aluminum? I want tin. Okay, cool. That works. I'm going to still want this, by the way, for the time being. But the other thing we're going to need is Invar. We're going to need nickel. A couple iron. So that should be cool. So you're pretty slow about transferring. I want to see what happens if I boost you into a hardened upgrade. Bronze gear. Hardened upgrade this dude. So now you're capable of transferring 75 RF a tick. Okay, cool. What augments can I put into the energetic? Okay. Maybe... maybe... Which one of these could I probably use? Increase maximum power processing speed? Maybe? I think there's an augment specifically for this guy, isn't there? Let me look into this. So it's this guy. So we need silver plates, electrum gears, redstone conductance coil. Needs a little bit of electrum. So it's the, where did it go? Flux linkage concentrator. I'm going to take this out of here, because, wow, you are still really slow. Flux linkage concentrator, huh? So redstone conductance coil. So ultimately we're going to need 5 electrum. So 3 of you and 3 of you to get the electrum we need. And then we're going to need silver plates, which we can get from Immersive, I think. Did we make one of those plate making machines ever? No. I could make one. Because there's plates from thermal. We need the compactor press. Just a bit of bronze, piston, tin. Let's do it. I think I've got everything I need. So I guess here's one downside, is I can't craft pistons automatically, but that's alright, we'll live. So we're going to want the press. Compactor press. Okay, cool. That. Oh, I'm missing a piece of gold. Oh, he's with the gold. Direwolf. Gold fail. Ah, those are copper gears. Okay. So just the piston then? Yeah. That's what I was afraid of. But not a big deal. Cool. Compactor press. So that'll let me make... I mean, I could make it with the other things, but it's fine. Leadstone conduiting. Cool. And then we want a couple silver, I believe it was. Flux linkage. So we're gonna, 2 silver plates. So this should compress my silver into 2 silver plates. Neat. Mode press. I don't know what the modes are. We'll look at it in a minute when it's done processing. So we're gonna want electrum gear. You should be done with your electrum by now. Conductance coil. So the only thing we need is a lead ingot. I didn't mean to put that redstone away. But lead ingot, and then the 2 plates. So we'll see how fast this is. Hopefully I can put him in the hardened upgrade machine. I can, so that's cool. So now if I do that... Oh, there you go. 4,000 RF a tick. Okay, that's a little bit faster. Neat. All right, cool. So that's cool. Now, there's definitely some drill upgrades we're going to want to get. They may have to wait till next episode, because I just checked and we're at the time limit. However, there's upgrades. So by default, your drill works, you know, pretty decently. The nice thing about the drill that I like the most is that the drill works equally well on both cobblestone and dirt. So no more of this, I'm not carrying a hammer thing around. That's the best part of the drill. There's also upgrades you can get that pretty much do a bunch of cool stuff. So there's speed upgrades that basically make them speed faster. There's a silk touch upgrade, which is also a nice thing to have. There's fortune. So this gives it fortune 1. You need a block of diamond, though, so that's a little expensive. And this will give it fortune 3. However, we need, for both of these, we need the empowering system, which we don't have access to yet. So we're not going to get fortune on this guy. We can get a drill mining augment. Let's do it right now real quick, because it's only... Yeah, I can totally do that. So let's get 4 diamonds. And 4 iron. What are you doing in my basement? Get out of here. Explaining drill augments. Coming into my house. For reals, Enderman? So one of these, and we can get the mining augment like this thing. And the way it works is you shift right click to install augments. You can only have 5 at a time of all the different types. But what's cool about this is it mines in a 3x3 pattern. It's basically a hammer. And based on the fact that that had a number 3 on it and there's an augment with a number 5 on it, guess what this one does? You guessed correctly, it mines in a 5x5 pattern. So once we get this, which also requires empowering, we can drill in a 5x5 pattern that works on both cobble or any stone type materials equally as well as dirt type materials, and we can have fortune 3 on it. How cool will be all that? Drill block pacing augment, I think lets you place blocks, but man, you don't really need that. So we'll probably get like, usually what I do is 1 speed augment, both fortune augments for all the time, and then when I'm mining in my mining caves, I'm going to do the drill mining augments 3 and 5. And you do need to have the lower tier in and for the upgraded tier to work. So 5 won't work by itself, you have to have 3 and 5 together. So for the empowering system, which we're going to have to get into next episode, we're going to need some empowerers, which require a bunch of quartz. But other than that, it's not too bad. But we're going to wrap up the episode here. So for now, Darwell20 signing off. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. We will come back next time to play a tad bit more with actually additions, and we'll probably get an empowerer setup going. So for now, take it easy.